Now, Gabriel, before we proceed, are you okay? You're fidgeting.
Oh, sorry, Sir Fred. My thoughts are shrouded.
Well, do speak your mind, Gabriel.
I don't think I'm cut out for this as a student. I think school is meant for some people, although not everybody.
What makes you think that, Gabriel?
I'm inspired to be like you, sir. It's just that I don't think I can.
He wants to be like me. Perhaps you should know that the Iroko was once the smallest tree in the compound, overlooked by those who are meant to water it. Not all teachers had good academic background. Some of us went through difficulties when we were students. I was worse. Gabriel, when I was younger, I didn't like school. Anything that had me sit down for hours was dull. And studying in class or even in our homes where we're supposed to rest makes me want to strangle the person who invented the education system.
Wow. I never thought you would hate studying.
Trust me, it gets worse. I was a fourth year student of political science in University of Pincer. Political science was one of my majors since I shifted quite a lot due to my grades failing on paper. And sadly, it was my 10th year in college due to that.
What? 10 years?
Still want to be like me? So my friends call me Triple F. The first F means failure, second F means Fred or Frido, which my good friends call me, but I hold dear to the final F, which stands for freedom, because I lived a carefree life. The Triple F was used by my professors to mock me, but it's mostly for comedic purposes to make the class lively, where knowingly I'd retake this subject next semester.
It seems like failure was a useful mechanism, huh?
Failure did show me a lot of things, where I met a lot of classmates of different generations in mechanical engineering, architecture, and then marketing. Still, this is reality, and the ones suffering the most are my parents since they're paying for my tuition. As the repercussion, they tried to reel me in the family business, but I know I'd be a nuisance to them. The only contribution I can make is my sense of humor.
So that's why you included our lectures to be funny on purpose?
The next semester, everything changed. Our professor in statistics during the first day walked in like the angel of change. She's about 5'6" tall, and despite her being 40, she looks 25 at most. She was elegant and full. Her skin, glistening dark, attracts admiration, and the rest of the physical features begs me to ask her, did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Good morning, class. I'm Miss Amanka, but you can call me Miss Mackie, since that's what my other students call me. Now, before we begin, is it okay if we pray?
Maybe I was right. Literally. She performed a prayer and was surprising when the non-religious people in our class obliged. Her first lecture with us was absolutely vibrant, voice soothing as an angel, and none would dare to interrupt class as she spoke. I would participate in class or simply ask questions without fear of being ridiculed.
It looks like you have taken a lot from her.
She adored us, and me especially. It turned the tables when she complimented me on my work in class, which is totally rare in my college life. And in that spare moment, I wanted to be better as a student because of the way she teaches that triggered something within me. Inspiration.
Fred, good job today in class. Don't forget your assignments tomorrow.
The other teased me thinking I was being nice to attract Miss Mackey, but I shrugged how they thought of me. Even my parents and home were surprised, thinking my quietness and focus on study was a lucid dream to them. While the flawed comments were still avalanching towards me, I'd never felt so happy to be hit by them and not feel a thing.
Fred, I know you've been struggling with this equation, so let me show you an alternative formula.
For the first time, I often visited consultations with professors, especially Miss Mackey, for extra lessons. She'd offer food and ask about my health per visit. She had known about my past, but doesn't vindicate me. Instead, she was helpful. It made me realize
You are a brilliant student, Fred. I know you can make the world a better place for you and your loved one.
the semester transformed me. Word got out of how much I changed, and the letter F no longer meant failure to me. I was the best student in Miss Mackey's class. I felt unstoppable. As the final exams were approaching, I was determined to pass with high scores. Statistics was the final exam, so it gave me ample time to study more. During the exam week, I visited Miss Mackey for minor clarification and to give her a gift. Excuse me? Is Miss Amaka here?
Fred, is that you?
Oh, hi, Mr. Green. I was wondering if Miss Amaka is around. I have questions regarding statistics, and I brought a gift for her.
My, what a dear you are. Sorry, Fred. I'm afraid I haven't seen her, but do return from time to time.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Green.
Were you able to find her, sir?
I did return multiple times with no luck, but I figured she could be busy with the department, and so I focused on my exams. I expected to see her during my statistics exam, but my mind piqued in curiosity seeing a different professor entering the class.
Good day, class. I'll be your supervisor for this examination.
Where's Miss Mackey?
Miss Amaka is, occupied elsewhere at the moment.
Occupied with what, sir? Miss Mackey was never absent from the first day.
Class? Miss Maki, she...
She's what?
Miss Maki had been sick for years. She had been battling with cancer for some time now. I'm sorry, class, but she's no longer with us since she kicked the bucket.
Kicked what?
What did you mean, kick the bucket?
I knew what he meant by kick the bucket. While the class mourned, I felt silence of despair around me. Miss Mackey, dead? She was happy. She was healthy. She had no sign of sickness. Why didn't she tell me? Why didn't she tell anybody what she was battling with? Her life was perfect. Nothing was wrong. Where did the cancer come from? I was confused. I had a lot of questions to ask, but I couldn't move my lips. The ladder that brought me to the wall collapsed.
I'm so sorry, sir. My condolences to her.
I could hardly put a dent on my exam paper, let alone look at it. Then I remembered Miss Mackey always placed a quote at the end of the exam, so I shuffled to the paper, and there it was, written,
Life is too short. Live, love, and believe. Nobody fails.
She knew she was going to die. She knew it was going to end for her soon. But she wanted the last of her life to be meaningful. And in the end, she did.
Sir, you made me realize how much a person's faith in you can be so powerful.
So I'm asking you not to fret. And if you fail, it's alright. I was a failure too, but I succeeded. But Gabriel, you can do better than me.
That will be the challenge of a lifetime, sir. But hearing this story made the path easier to commute. Thank you, Sir Fred.